Have you ever dreamed of being a state champ, whether it was being a player or as a coach? I'll tell you right now, it takes more than talent, right? But at the end of the day, it takes hard work, it takes a strategy, and it takes dedication. In this video, we're gonna go in depth on these situations, but we're also gonna tell you how to overcome being the underdog and then becoming a state champion so you can get that ring. Let's go.
Down to the bottom at the games, and she was like to the rail and stuff, and she would be cheering and screaming, and like you would look around and some people be laughing at her and they be looking at her crazy, and I'd be like, bro, like I feel love, just not screaming. Man, when we got to that Superdome, it was a done deal. Passing out, I think I passed out almost 3 times, something like that, like 3 or 4 times. But when she got down there and she started chanting like I believe, and then the boys started hearing it, and the stands started saying it, and then we started saying burn the boat, yeah, it was a wrap after that. The
but I'm telling you, bro, we went down by 2, I was really like, it just couldn't, it just, you could feel that it just wasn't our game, and if you gonna win it, you're gonna have to really do some stuff that don't many people believe you can do.
Yes.
So I was like, I was just, even before that, just getting to that point. You know, like I said, we was just sitting down celebrating just to get to the semifinals and then the 3rd round, and you know, just being happy to be there in your 3rd year when you know how your journey went. It has went good, but just, you know, 3rd year, who would believe
you got a championship ring in 3rd year coaching? But you know what's crazy though is, like, I don't know if you remember, like the day before that, we was just sitting down and we was just talking, like that night before we got up and they turned the drive. We was just like thankful that we even made it that far. Like year 3 and we made it to the Superdome. Might not win. Might not go home with it.
I used to hear people or be around people that either won state championship or, you know, just been a part of a team.
Yes.
Been a part of staff. Man, it's always interesting to hear them, because you always, if you're not a part of it, you want to know what it feels like. You want to know what it takes, because you're preaching hard work and hey, let's get to the next step, and we gotta stay consistent. But you really never felt what it felt like to get to the semifinal or get to the state championship. And I know as a coach, for me, that was a different ball game. That was a different journey, because week by week.
As a wife, just watching.
Because really, like week by week, bro, you notice the game plans get tougher and get harder and longer. And I'm like, bro, I ain't never done this, you know, this before.
This fight a little harder this game.
I knew what hard work meant for myself, but being a part of a team that understands hard work was a different feeling. And I think that just changed my mindset on everything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then, like I say, then obviously to get the state championship ring and the way you got it, by not quitting. And I'm watching these guys every day in practice. I'm talking about no matter if you're a starter or not a starter, go hard and stay consistent. And we still preaching about, hey, nah, that ain't good enough.
Right.
We still on you about film. We asking you certain questions about this and that. It's just, man, it was a different,
to get that far. It's just like with business. People make a lot of money, and then people like, oh man, you ain't never got to work again. Just because you made $1 million, people say, oh, you ain't never got to work again. Says who? Because if you've never been at the top where you make a lot of money, you'll never understand what it took to get there, and you'll never understand what it takes to stay there.
And then, like even that's an individual goal.
Yes.
And so, imagine if even with that part of it, like I said, I feel it. Imagine if you can find a team of people that want to do it the same way. So everybody knows what it feels like. Right. So that's that whole journey right there, man. I'm super thankful. Man. I'm just thankful to even know what it feels like to be around coaches that man, they go to work. I mean,
with the same
real
goals.
Yeah, man, that journey right there, boy, shows you the level of work, sacrifice. Individually, I mean, every person individually still too had to put in that, you know, that type of work, that type of sacrifice, that type of commitment to that one goal. and you start to feel every game. Some games you be winning, you be thinking like, bro, we were terrible, because it's a standard. And I mean, you have to feel that way about yourself too, though. I mean, it's a standard the way you go about doing your business. Even sometimes, man, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you don't feel like it. You ain't gonna feel like it, man. But the feeling of being a champion, knowing that it's possible individually and as a team, it takes individually guys and people that knowing exactly what it takes, coming together and working on their goal, no matter how you feel. And I think that's how life is. So the journey continues, man. The journey continues. Man. But that's just take it back a little bit. We never really just celebrate it like you should celebrate when you accomplish something like that. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes the moment, right back to work, bro. Monday morning.
Hey man, that's nice. We got that ring, but we gotta get that money today.
Yeah, all right, we gotta get back to work. You know what I'm saying? But that's how quick it is.
Yeah.
That's how quick it is. If you think about that, I mean, you see it all the time, you know. So, man.
We can still celebrate.
Yeah, we still celebrate. We're gonna celebrate. So, yeah, appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. Make sure you hit that subscribe button at the top. Make sure you do that, because we're gonna be sharing more content outside of just what athletes should be doing to get better. We want to share some personal stuff, mindsets, anything that we can share with athletes. I want to share my journey with you and what I feel like it takes. Other people could have a different opinion, and that's okay. But that's just what I wanted to put out and give you guys to know as an individual person and as a team player. It takes elite work, and it's a standard.